think I uploaded the wrong intro. I feel a little bad about that. Can you give me 1 second? I want to see if I actually downloaded the right one so I can. Oh, please. We're gonna redo that. We're gonna redo that in like 7 seconds.
Mm-hmm. It never happened.
Never happened. Oh, watch this just be the same one.
We're live, baby.
You can't.
There we go. That was the the almost correct one, and we're going to get to that in a little bit. Bottoms up, brains on. Welcome to Quizplex here on Love Wrestling, your pro wrestling trivia charity show. My name is Zach Ralph. I will be your host. As you can see, we've got a bit of a lineup change. Those who've been tuning into NXT tonight might have seen that Steve Macklin actually, I don't know, it looks like he kind of ran into some trouble, and I'm imagining it's going to take some time to clear up. So unfortunately, Steve Macklin will not be here, well, at the very least at the top of the broadcast, but likely will not be part of the show tonight. Hopefully we can have Steve on down the road. But I've got a pretty fantastic replacement. I've got the audible chocolate of LPW. It's Mr. Big Bad Boris. How are you, sir?
How do you know that I'm not Steve Macklin?
Swerve.
Always, I love me some Quizplex. This is always a good time, so I appreciate the last minute invite. This should be fun.
It's great to have you, sir. And next up, making her Quizplex debut from Toronto, Ontario, it's the Firecracker Leah Sparks. Leah, thanks for joining us tonight.
Of course. Oh my God, now you can see my whole room. Frig. Yeah, I'm so excited. I think I'm going to be really bad, but I'm going to have a lot of fun. So let's go.
We absolutely are going to have a lot of fun, and a little bit more on this. You've already got a head start on the leaderboard. So let's see how that goes. Oh, our champ is not happy with that, but let's give him his formal introduction. Our Quizplex champion, the man from Yukon, the king of the North, Rich King. Rich, welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
Great to have you, my friend. Great to have you. And last, one more introduction to make, tracking the donations, keeping the score, our producer, Spencer Love. Hop on in, buddy.
Good day. I'll be very quick because I'm still setting the scoreboard up. So, hi. Good to see you. Try your best.
Well, Spencer, as you, I'm sure you saw it on our Streamlabs tipping page. Please excuse me, a bit of a word salad that I'm still getting used to incorporating here on Quizplex, but our Streamlabs tipping page already got a donation. Leah Sparks, you are already on the board with 400 points thanks to a donation from John Trudell. So yeah, let's talk about a little bit how Quizplex is played and a little bit how we are going to be raising money for the Stollery Children's Hospital in Edmonton.
Here on Quizplex, we aim to challenge our contestants with trivia questions from the world of professional wrestling. With each question, only one player will be eligible to answer the question verbally. We'll call them the active player. If they answer the question correctly, they get full points. While the active player is considering their question, the other players may try answering the same question quietly on their whiteboards. If the active player gets their question wrong, the other players may reveal their answers. Inactive players can get half points for a correct written answer. And that's just how players get points themselves. You can help them bank too. See that QR code in the top corner? Scan that to head to our tip jar, or click the link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Every $5 buys 50 points for your player of choice. Just be sure to leave a comment with your player's name. All proceeds from the tip jar will be donated to this game's charity. Can't pick a favorite player? Who could blame you? If you can't play favorites but want to help a great cause, you can buy points to fill the wheel, which will distribute points randomly at various points in the game. In round 1, correct answers for the active player are worth 100 points. Correct answers stolen by the inactive player are worth 50 points. And once again, every $5 tip buys 50 points for your favorite player.
Marvelous. That is how Quizplex is played, and that is how we are going to be raising money for the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation in Edmonton, Alberta, as selected by our champion, Rich King. This is actually a charity we've played for several times on Quizplex. It's been selected by past Quizplex champion Michael Richard Blaze, the Thickness Reed Matthews, and now Rich King. So, Rich, if you don't mind sharing, why have you selected Stollery's for this one?
Yeah, well, Stollery is something near and dear to me. I won't get into the big story because we don't need to go into that. But I know a lot of people who have been affected with many unfortunate situations in their life with their children and have needed the Stollery's help. And just seeing how the Stollery can operate and really kind of accommodate those families is near and dear to my heart. And again, nobody should really have to see their child in such situations. So trying to make the best out of a bad situation. And I think the Stollery Children's Hospital is one of the best, not just in Canada, but probably in the world at doing what they do. So supporting them is always very nice.
And we're happy to do it, man. We play for great causes, important causes here in Quizplex. I like to think so. And I like to also think that we have fun doing it. So we are going to jump into Quizplex Pro Wrestling Trivia. As mentioned during this round, we're going to be scoring points. But again, if you are watching live, hit that QR code just above me. It'll take you to our Streamlabs tipping page. Every $5 that you donate is going to buy 50 points for your player of choice. Just be sure to put a comment on who that money is going to. I mean, if I'm looking, if the comment section is anything to pull from, it's a lot of Team Leah. Spencer, I don't know if you see some of these comments that are popping up right now. Get them, Leah. MACLIN fears Leah.
Oh, that's very sweet. I need it because.
Oh, I'm sure the Rich King section and the Big Bad Boris section are going to come in, and we're all again. We're going to have some fun here. We're going to have some fun here.
I don't think I have a section.
Might not be able to tell us apart.
Marvelous. So we are going to kick off. Leah, you are making your debut, so we're going to give you the first two questions of round one.
Go easy on me.
We've already programmed the questions. These are just going in order at this point. Leah, who was the first wrestler to win both the WWE US and the IWGP US Championship?
You know, I knew this one, and then it just escaped me. So, WWE US, let's say Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio is a good guess, but it's not the correct one, I'm afraid. Rich, Boris, do you have an answer on your whiteboards? Got Moxley, and we've got Nakamura. So we've got some points on the board, and they are going to Big Bad Boris, Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, first one to hold both championships. And again, I think he had the benefit of the IWGP US Championship being a bit of a recent title when he came into the picture. But Rey Mysterio in New Japan, that'd be did that actually happen? Maybe that happened, but
I'm sure anyway. It had to have at least once or twice.
We are moving on to Leah's second question. Who is the most recent winner of the PWG Battle of Los Angeles, please excuse me.
I have no idea. Oh God, he's scribbling already. He's on fire. Do you want to just give me a peek?
You can block him if you get the correct answer.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna happen. Who's the most recent winner of the PWG Battle of Los? I have no idea. I'm gonna pass.
No, do you want to throw a long shot in the dark? No,
I literally don't know.
No problem. So I defer to the whiteboards. Let's see what Boris and Rich have written. We've got Kevin Owens. We've got Bandito. I'm afraid there's no correct answers for this one. The correct answer being Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
And this would be I should have put the year, but Spencer had written, I think it was 2023 or 2022. But alas,
Jericho showed up at PWG.
I don't know that either. I'm afraid my PWG lore is rather lacking. But Boris, your first question of round one, and we've got another PW.
One thing really quickly. Screw the New York Yankees. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I mean, I'm not known for my good sequiturs here on Quizplex, so I'm not in a place to question that one, Boris.
Okay.
Your question for round two, for round one, your first question of round one. Once again, a PWG Battle of Los Angeles question. Who is your only two-time winner of the Battle of Los Angeles?
Two-time winner. A Battle of Los Angeles.
I'm wondering if Rich is rating Kevin Owens again.
Right.
I'm going to go with Bandito again, just because.
Oh. Well, I'd love to hear your why, but I think I've already given away the goose on whether that's correct or not.
That is not correct?
I'm afraid it's not.
Okay.
Why did you think that, though? Like, why did you? Where were you going with that?
Because I know he's won it once, and my brain doesn't work.
A worthy shot. So, Leah, Rich, what do you have on your whiteboards? We've got Adam Cole, baby. And we've got...
Donate, please. I love you. We could just raise a lot of money. I think that'll be a great time.
And that's the ultimate goal of Quizplex.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid no correct answers here. The correct answer being Ricochet.
Oh.
What was that?
That was the Ricochet laugh.
No,
I
it wasn't.
Yeah, that was
It
good.
just popped up.
No.
Good enough.
Chat, let me know how my Ricochet was, because Spencer doesn't approve, but my friends on screen do, so I appreciate that. All right, Boris, your second question. Who is the only wrestler to win both the original version and the WWE version of the ECW Championship?
The original version and the W. Nobody did that.
I'm afraid our research says otherwise. And in truth,
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to defer to the whiteboard, unless you want to take a shot in the dark there, Boris.
I'll say Taz, but I know that's not right.
I'm afraid Taz is not the correct answer, indeed. So, Rich, Leah, we've got Rob Van Dam.
It's the same answer.
And if it was the correct answer, you'd both be getting points. But the correct answer being Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, duh. That's right. He had it for like a day back in the day. That's right. Now I'm mad at myself.
He did, in fact, have it for less than a day, Boris. The time was exactly
it was the same show.
Hour
and then just incredible. Yeah. No, I'm mad. I hate myself now.
Dude, it was a worthy guess. Christian Star, boo, Rich, come on.
Giving you the gears.
Oh, Christian Star, what a loser.
He got the correct answer.
Because he probably has Chat GPT up. He wasn't even alive at that point.
Also true.
Oh, man. So, Rich, our Quizplex champion, you are going to close out round two. Why do I keep saying round two? We're literally at the start of the game. Round one with your two questions. Your first.
It'll go well.
Who is the only wrestler to win the WWF Championship on Monday Night Raw and the WCW Championship on Monday Nitro?
Oh my God. I know this.
On Raw and on Nitro. Fudge. Going through the Rolodex, trying to remember who's all been on both and won both.
That's a good question.
That's a great question.
I'm going to give you another 10 seconds to answer verbally.
Okay. Let's say... Fuck.
Is fuck your
say
answer?
Big Show.
Okay.
I'll say Big Show. I know it's not right, but...
Tyler Knox coming in to say David Arquette.
Oh,
It's not the Big Show. It's not David Arquette. So I defer to Leah and Boris what you have written down.
I'm very wrong.
got Goldberg, and we've got Macho Man. These are all very good guesses, all three of them, but there's no correct answers. The correct answer being Psycho Sid / Sid Vicious, beating Bret Hart in 1997 on Raw and winning the vacant championship against Kevin Nash on Nitro in I believe 2000.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, thank you. And well, that was one of Spencer's questions, and I see the chat lighting up for the question too. So kudos to that one. Now, full disclosure, going into this next question, Boris is not allowed to answer it because before he stepped in as the replacement, I had shared the video that we're going to share in the answer to this one before we knew he was going to play. So, Rich, we're asking it to you, but Leah, you are the only person who can write this one down.
Okay.
So does that mean I get a bonus question later?
I don't know if I have.
It's fine. I'm just kidding.
Well, the question being, the Japanese version of the music video for Pharrell Williams' Happy featured what New Japan Pro Wrestling stars?
You said there was a video associated, or you sent him the video before?
I sent the video to our Love Wrestling chat.
Okay.
It's like,
gotcha.
Look at all this fun stuff I find when I'm researching questions for Quizplex. And then Boris saw that, of course, and then he stepped in as a replacement. So I can't in good conscience.
I know the answer to this one. So
do I have to guess like all of them or just one?
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have. I deleted part of this question, but there's two wrestlers, and I want to see both names for correct points.
Just gonna say the Young Bucks because I assume they were around there that time, but that's my best guess.
I'm afraid the Young Bucks is not the correct answer. So Leah, I defer to you. What do you have written down? Question marks. Question marks. Question marks. Question marks.
Big question.
So I'm afraid there's no correct answers on this one. We've got a video, and I'm not foolish enough to fuck with Pharrell Williams, so this one's going to be muted. Spencer, if you could play the answer key, it's going to be towards the top of the videos. Here he goes. I see crazy. What I'm about to say. There's some Shinsuke. And there's Okada.
I mean, that would have been a good guess.
Apparently, Okada was working on that choreography for like weeks to get it right. So,
but he nailed it.
Answer.
Crazy.
Giant Baba and Stan Hansen.
I would have loved to see that.
Yeah, I would have loved to see that as well.
Doing great.
So the correct answer being Okada and Nakamura. That will close off round one. So Spencer, you need another moment to finish the math there, you let me know.
No, I don't. We had a difficult first round, which I'm pretty proud of some of the questions we got out there. However, not a ton of movement on the scoreboard outside of Big Bad Boris picking up 50 points. So in third place, your current champion, the King of the North, Rich King. In second place, Big Bad Boris with 50 points. And Leah Sparks with 400 by donations. Friends, thank you for your kindness. Remember, we're not above being bought here at Love Wrestling's Quizplex. You can choose your winner. Zach, explain how.
Yes, victory can be bought on Quizplex because the money goes to a great cause. You see this QR code above me? If you're watching on YouTube, there's a link actually in the description as well that'll take you right to our Streamlabs tipping page. Any money that you put in there, every $5 that you donate will buy 50 points for your player of choice. Just be sure you comment on who you want the points to go to. Otherwise, we're going to have to put those points in the wheel, and that's a whole other thing. But once again, that money goes to a great cause. We're not just hoarding it and just like keeping it so you can help your favorite player win. The money is going to go in this on this particular evening to Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation as selected by Rich King. So help your favorite trivia player win. Know that your money is going to a great cause. Rich King is beckoning to Christian Starr to help out. Christian Starr, you can help Rich King win tonight's Quizplex, or you can extend the leads of Big Bad Boris or Leah Sparks. Totally up to you. But that is, again, victory. I reiterate, victory can be bought because the money goes to a great cause. We're having fun tonight here on Quizplex, and let's make sure we're doing it for a great reason. We are going to be back after a very short break, about a minute and some change, and we'll see you then. this exceptionally stern warning from Captain Lou Albano from a PSA on the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. If you do drugs, you blank before you blank.
What? If you do drugs, you go. Fuck.
Is that your answer?
No. Game over before extra life. I don't know. That's my.
That is not correct. Ali, Gigi, Jason.
Honestly, though, fuck was pretty close.
Yeah. You go bye-bye, die, really crazy before you die. Correct answer. We've got a video.
Does it include the rat?
Drugs can and will kill. Remember, don't be afraid to turn to your priest, your rabbi, your minister, your moms, your dads, your teachers, because drugs can kill. And if you do drugs, you go to hell before you die. Please.
Oh my god, I was actually
about the entire first half of that question.
Go to hell.
Dude, I swear to God, I was gonna say go to hell, but I'm like, no, this is like a kid's show.
That rules.
I don't know why Matt Viviani thought that Quizplex was a kid's show. I don't know what misled him there, but we are going to kick off round 2. Once again, the game is played the exact same way, but what's different is the scoreboard. See, this time, correct answers are going to get you twice as many points. Correct answers from the active player are worth 200 points. Correct answers stolen from the active player are worth 100 points. And once again, if you are watching live, you can affect the scoreboard by making donations to the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation. Just visit that QR code above me. Visit the link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. And again, every $5 will buy 50 points for your player of choice. Just follow the instructions. Make sure we know who is supposed to get those points. We are going to kick off round 2 with Rich King. Bottom of the scoreboard, my friend. You got the benefit of the, the less... what we believe are the less difficult questions. Are you ready, sir?
No, but let's go.
All right. This is just great phrasing for this question, I think. Which Attitude Era star's theme kicked off with a censored version of the following lyrics? So fuck your rules, man. So fuck your rules, man. So fuck your rules, man. So fuck your rules, man.
That would be Lita.
Well done, sir. Very well done. Lita, Love, Passion, Energy, Love, Fury, Passion, Energy by Boy Meets Car. Dug deep there.
Forcible entries. Let's go.
Forcible entry. Absolutely. Oh, man. That and WWF Aggression. Like, those were my CDs. Also, thank God we're over the 10-minute mark. Actually, they're amazing. Fun fact, YouTube has lifted that restriction. You are allowed to swear within the first 10 minutes of your broadcast going forward. So we here at Love Wrestling have already taken significant advantage of that new little policy, and we are moving on to Rich's second question. WrestleMania X15 marked Gorilla Monsoon's last WrestleMania appearance, where he served in what role?
15. Austin Rock. Is he still commissioner at that point?
I don't know, but I will clarify. We're talking about something very unique to one particular contest.
Oh. He was a... What's it called? A special guest referee, like a special enforcer if the referee went down. I forget what they call
it. That's your answer?
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it any better. Tyson did the same thing at one point, but
I totally understand that, but like you're I know what you're trying to articulate, but we're a far cry from what his actual role was. Cool. So I defer to Leah. I defer to Boris. What do we got on our whiteboards?
He was a judge for something, but I don't remember what he was a judge for. I know there were judges or something and he was looking really close to death standing at ringside, but he was judging something, but I can't remember what it was.
He's a judge, and we've got a manager. We're going to award the points to Boris on this one. He was the judge, and Boris, again, we watched the Brawl for All on your very own show here on Love Wrestling. I was hoping that you would jump on this. He was the judge in Bart Gunn versus Butterbean, as he was the judge in the rest of the Brawl for All contests.
But that wasn't WrestleMania 15, was it?
It was, yeah.
I thought the Brawl for All, that scrap was WrestleMania 2000. Or is that WrestleMania 15?
Nope.
Oh, maybe I don't know my shit. Anyway, yeah, I know he judged something.
Thank goodness.
Like you guys are all judging me.
No.
I
just pulled it up on YouTube. WrestleMania 15, March 28th, 1999. Butterbean, Bart Gunn. You got it right. You got it right, though.
Well, I appreciate that.
But Boris, we move on to your set of questions for round 2. Your first one. How's your MTV knowledge?
I'm Canadian, so not great.
Touche. We're all Canadian on screen and off here on tonight's broadcast, actually. It's a rarity here on Love Wrestling on Quizplex. I'd like you to name 3 WWE superstars that appeared on an episode of MTV's Silent Library. We're talking circa 2009.
I want to say John Morrison, Miz, and for some reason, Bob Holly's in my brain, too.
I'm afraid that is not the correct answer.
Do I have at least one of them? Or I guess you can't say.
I shouldn't say until I see Rich and Leah's answers. I want to actually shout out Lawrence for coming up with that question. Lawrence from our team here at Love Wrestling, host of the Brunch Gimmick every Sunday. Moved to its new time at 12 p.m. Eastern.
I had the first 2 that you said as well, Boris.
Miz, Morrison, and R-Truth.
I didn't get a third person.
Cena, R-Truth. Unfortunately, no correct answers across like all the names listed. We've got Dolph Ziggler, Chris Masters, Trent Beretta, JTG, Kurt Hawkins, and Kalen Croft. Spencer, there's an overlay if you want to get a sense on what this game show is about.
Yeah, Silent Library was, I think it was like originally like a Japanese game show where they'd put these people in a library and do like crazy things to them and they'd have to be quiet. And if they made noise, they'd get eliminated or something. It was really weird and kind of cool. Very mid-2000s.
It's very mid-2000s. I mean, like I kind of like thought like very low-key Most Extreme Elimination Challenge vibes from that.
Yeah.
But in a library setting. Okay, Boris, your second question to kick off, to wrap up round 2. Jeff Hardy once defended the TNA World Championship at Wrestle Kingdom. Who was his opponent?
At Wrestle Kingdom? Holy crap. For no idea. I'm going to say Sonata, just because I know Sonata wrestled for TNA, but I'm probably way off.
I'm afraid Sonata is not the correct answer.
I had no idea that even happened.
We got Ibushi and AJ Styles. No, we've got no correct answers on this one. I think Spencer and I have made the toughest Quizplex to date, it seems. The correct answer being Naito.
Yeah.
I don't know. And again, this was not a happy time in Jeff Hardy's career. This was a match that kind of sullied the relationship between TNA and New Japan for quite some time. But we move along. Leah, your questions for the end of round 2. And once again, if you are watching live, if you want to help any of these players, increase their points, if you want to help any of them win, every $5 that you donate to the Stollery Children's Hospital is going to buy 50 points for your player of choice. I got a QR code above me. If you're watching on YouTube, I got a link below me. Just head over there, donate. Let us know who's getting the points, and the money's going to a fantastic cause. So please take the time to consider doing so this evening. $5 donation, Leah. Yes, exactly. But let's see if we can get you some points with some correct answers on these ones. And let's go. What was the last WWE theme song written by the legendary composer Jim Johnston?
God. I don't know names of songs.
We'll accept whichever wrestler too. Whoever he wrote the theme song for.
I have no idea. Triple H.
Triple H, I'm afraid, is not the correct answer.
No.
Got Baron Corbin. You even got the song name there, Rich.
Oh, wow.
Rich, is that on your gym playlist?
It would be if it wasn't off fucking Spotify.
It's off Spotify? I moved on to Deezer. I have to check what WWE themes are on there.
I'm going
Boris,
with
what do you
Roman Reigns, but I'm sure that's wrong. Or that old Shield song, which was the same thing, basically.
Fair enough. But Rich, you got this one too.
Oh, nice.
Baron Corbin, End of
You know
Days.
your music.
Damn.
I listened to a lot of it as a kid. I listened to a lot of it at the gym.
If we do like a WWF The Music Volume 4 edition of Quizplex, I feel like you'd clean up.
There's a chance of that. That had the Neon 4, right?
The Neon 4.
Oh, yeah. We would be doing pretty well.
I'm absolutely going to age myself with this one, but that was the first cassette tape I ever bought. Leah, pleading to the fans.
Stop it.
Save me and buy my win.
I think she's still winning regardless anyway right now.
I think you're still the point leader, Leah. We're going to see what
There's
happens.
still time.
No idea.
There's still time.
We got one more question. We can see if the scoreboard's going to flip. But we
I feel
got
good
one
about
more
this
question
one.
for you. Most associate Doink the Clown with Matt Bourne, but which wrestler actually portrayed Doink for the longest time?
Bro, I don't know. I just remember playing Doink the Clown on my N64. So me playing the video game. I'll give them time to scribble. Maybe they know, but no, I have no idea. Matt
Rich
Bourne
shaking his
Jr.
head. Matt Bourne Jr. I'm afraid Matt Bourne Jr. is not the correct answer.
Could have been right.
I saw Rich shaking his head, but he's still taking a stab at it. Boris, you got something written? Steve Kieran? Okay. Lumberjack Larry, the biggest clown around. Dang. LPW rivalries are not Quizplex is not a safe space for LPW rivalries, but all the same, no correct answers across that one. The correct answer being Ray Apollo.
I could have swore it was Steve Kern.
I don't know.
Well.
Ray Apollo was my second guess, but I only got one guess. So.
For next time. So with that, Spencer, if you want to let us know what the honest scoreboard looks like, I'm going to take a look at our Streamlabs tip page.
I have already accounted for the one that you were reading already there, Zach. So you guys weren't wrong. Leah's still in the lead with 450 points. Thank you to JS Trudell for your donation towards the cause for the Stollery. However, the scoreboard's getting closer. Rich King stealing two questions that round for 200 points. Big Bad Boris in a solid third with 150 points. Zach, it's my favorite round because I know how much people hate this, and you do this one exclusively. You wrote all of these. So I'm off the hook, brother.
Yeah, wasn't you responsible for the following, but I actually did something nice because usually I've been surprising people about this whole anagram round. I don't tell new players that the third round is exclusively anagrams, but I did something differently this time, and I let people know in advance. We are doing some word puzzles. We are doing anagrams going into round 3. And of course, the way an anagram works, I'm going to give you a word puzzle, just a couple jumbled, strange words, and you're responsible for rearranging the letters and coming up with the solution. But before we get to that, we're going to go to a short break after I do one more thing, and that's, of course, to remind you that if you are watching live, you can still affect this scoreboard. Yes, Leah Sparks is in a commanding lead. But you can help Big Bad Boris. You can help Rich King, or you can help Leah widen her lead over her competition. We might have a new Quizplex champion by end of night. Once again, all the money that you donate, every $5 that you donate will buy 50 points for your player of choice. So with that, we're going to take one last break. We're going to be back in about a minute and some change, and we will see you then with the anagram round. Which Disney character did Bret Hart once play in a musical?
What? Oh, man. I'm going to go with Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is not the correct answer.
I'm just going to make a guess, I
Yeah,
guess.
please guess. This is the kind of question that beckons people to guess because it just makes the imagination wander. Bret
I
Hart
just
is
wanted
Peter
to see Bret
Pan.
in that little outfit. I was just thinking it.
Gaston.
Good
Oh,
one.
Gaston's good.
I got Genie.
Well, you know what? We've got some points. He played the Genie of the Lamp in an off-Broadway production of Aladdin.
And
Zach,
there's
have I
actual
got a
commercials?
treat for you if you want to
Oh,
see
please.
Bret Hart play the genie?
Hi, folks. It's Bret the Hitman Hart, making all your wishes come true with Aladdin, the magical family musical. I am the Genie of the Lamp. You've never seen a genie like me before. Uh-oh, that evil magician Abanazir. Time for the sharpshooter.
We've only got
Wow.
about 15 seconds because we don't want to get demonetized. But
It's
here
wild that
comes
that
the
ad
magician.
exists.
Time for
Right?
the sharpshooter, brother.
Time for the sharpshooter, brother. If Quizplex was a live studio show, there would be a round where you get points by catching Abanazir and putting him in the sharpshooter. But going into this round, again, one thing we say about the anagram round is we try to give a theme. And in light of I was hoping Spencer would be at his console to speak a little more about this. Maybe he's going to pop in a second. But you know what? No, it's okay. You know what? I'm actually going to throw to someone else for a second. Boris, November's coming up, and you've got something really cooking here on Love Wrestling that I would love for you to take the moment to share about.
Absolutely. On November the 14th, I am going to stream on Love Wrestling Twitch for 40 hours straight, taking donations for the Edmonton chapter of the Canadian Mental Health Association, a place that has helped me through some tough times over the past few years, and I wanted to give a little bit back, so I decided to do something really, really crazy. So yeah, November 14th, I've got a bunch of stuff planned. It's going to be fun. It's going to be kind of wacky, and I hope you guys can pop by and throw a few bucks in the old pot.
Absolutely. Boris, I think you're taking a fantastic undertaking, and I'm very excited to see it come to fruition on November 14th.
Terrified, to be honest.
It's ambitious, and I adore that. And one thing I will say is next month here on Quizplex, it's our Halloween edition where we actually invite past contestants to come back. Costumes are mandatory. And, since we're coming in with no champion on such a thing, we're going to be selecting Big Bad Boris's 40-hour stream for the Canadian Mental Health Association as that game's benefactor. So we're going to have fun.
I appreciate that very much.
Of course. And we're happy to do it, my friend. Happy to do it. Absolutely. And in regards to this anagram round, we've got one more little promotional plug to make. This was in light of TNA coming to Edmonton and coming in with this meet and greet this week at the Rec Room, which Love Pro Wrestling fans know very well. Well, Spencer, why don't you talk a little bit more about this if you don't mind popping in?
Hi, I'm here. You threw me on the spot earlier. Join us on
Yeah,
Thursday, September 25th at the Rec Room South Edmonton for a night of champions featuring each and every current TNA champion. Tonight's results notwithstanding, Trick Williams, Matt Hardy, Steve Macklin, Ash by Elegance, and Leon Slater will be taking part in an exclusive meet and greet, Q&A, and a whole lot in between before their 2 debut events here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Of course, this is the only time that I start to get texts in my entire life, so sorry for the beeping in the background. Anywho, whoop-de-woo. That, like I said, takes place this Thursday. Tickets are available through tnatickets.com. Pick them up. I'm going to be there. You know I'm good for a drink at the Rec Room. That's not a surprise. Can we take the graphic down now?
Yeah, we can.
All right, back to you, Zach. And you may want to check the Streamlabs account there.
Oh, let me take a look at the Streamlabs account. Maybe we'll leave a little drama. Maybe we'll talk about what just came in afterwards. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Christian Star.
Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna play through, but I promise what I'm seeing on our StreamYard page is going to affect the final score of this game, unless there is some dramatic plays in this anagram round.
I wish I had friends.
No, friends. My draw is dropping, and I'm going to thank you a little more thoroughly once we do that grand reveal in a little bit. But with TNA coming to Edmonton in mind, that is the theme of this anagram round. All of these clues are related to TNA, and there are going to be 3 anagrams presented on the screen. Again, it's a free-for-all. Whoever is the first to solve them is going to get 250 points for each solution, each time you solve a puzzle. So with that, and also not to mention every $5 that you donate is going to buy 50 points for your favorite player. But let's just jump into this. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness.
Which song's the background music here? Is it this one?
Well, there's 2. There's Game Show. Nope.
Okay.
There's Game
There we
Show.
go. See you. Bye.
That's Game Show. But you know what, Spencer? If you don't mind, I'm feeling a little retro tonight. Would you put on the old Quizplex theme, Elevator by the Mini Vandals? There we go. There we go. Feeling a little retro. TNA is the clue for all of these following anagrams, and here is your first one. Exciter Raid. Now, one thing I'll do during the anagram round is every 30 seconds or so, I'll drop a new clue that kind of
Do we have
refines...
to just shout it out, or do we have to write it down?
You have to write it down.
Oh crap! Ay.
Yeah. Every 30 seconds or so I will drop a clue that refines this one a little more. So my first clue for this one, non-competitor.
Oh.
I'm curious how Steve MACLIN would have done in this round. I think that would have been in his future performance reviews at work.
Are we to put our things up?
Rich got it. Oh, well, yeah, this should be the first person who got... Oh, Boris, you had it written down?
I asked you, do we write it down or shout it out? And you said write it down.
Yeah, write it down and then show it.
Oh, I thought we revealed them all together. I had it half an hour ago. Oh, well, that's all right.
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not gonna give you 250 points, Boris, but I'm gonna give you a 50 points.
Give me half a chaos point.
I'll give you half a chaos point. I agree with your term, sir. But Rich King gets the points. Where were you on your? I saw you jotting it down, Leo. What do you got?
Oh, it's just I don't know. It's like a beautiful mind over here, you know.
Oh my goodness! You almost wrote down Dean Richter.
That's almost Dean Richter. Holy crap!
That's fabulous.
Looking at these makes me feel like I'm having a stroke, but okay.
All right, puzzle number 2 in the anagram round. Catherine Lordships.
Kind of a name already.
Catherine Lordships would be a good wrestler name. My first clue is men's wrestler.
Oh.
There you have it.
I like Catherine.
Rich King got it.
Good. That's good.
Rich King got it. Christopher Daniels. That's another 250 points banked for Rich King.
Go.
All right.
It's not going to matter in the end.
Our third and final anagram. Albie, hopeful, putty. I'm going to be fewer and far between with the clues on this one, be it being the last one.
That's tough.
Women's division. Please excuse me. That was a faux pas for TNA lore, I should say. Knockouts division. Probably one of the best branded names I've ever heard for a division in wrestling.
Yeah, they still use that to this day too.
It's fantastic. Great,
cool, yeah.
Great wordplay.
I was gonna do that.
Ah.
Oh, Leah, you had it in your hands, but Rich put it on the screen first.
I got nervous.
Oh, Rich, you got it.
I'll be hopeful.
Beautiful people.
So beautiful people.
I'll be helpful putty.
For 3.
Rich, that was an outstanding performance in the anagram round. And honestly, we had a little powwow in the private chat. Did Rich and us. He thought that like me letting people know that we're doing the anagram round because he was unsure about anagrams in the at the last game. I reassured him he was not the first person to not know what an anagram was coming into Quizplex. But look at this. Last month you didn't know. This time you went 3 for 3.
Yeah, for a guy who doesn't know what an anagram is, he sure nailed it.
He sure did nail it.
I play a lot of word games on my phone, so it helps.
There you go. There you go. Well, friends, again, all of the questions have been asked, but again, there's still the opportunity to affect the scoreboard. And even if you don't, the money's going to a great place. Maybe you throw $5 and it doesn't make the difference for one of your favorite players, but the money's going to go to the Stollery Children's Hospital. QR code's above me. The link's in the description below. And again, if you're not watching live either, please, this is a great cause worthy of your attention, whether we're live or not. So again, check out what the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation is up to. I feel really, what's you got? Donate. Christian Star, if you're still in the chat. You asshole.
He has that Japanese money now. Come on.
Did he cross the pond?
Yeah,
Yep.
he was there
Christian Star, that's awesome. Congratulations. Very cool.
Don't tell me.
I gotta. So Spencer, you want to come in and tell us what the scoreboard looks like?
Well, Zach, I always love when there's easy math here on Quizplex. It makes my job easier. All I had to do was add 750 points to Rich King's current 200 points. So as of right now, the scoreboard stands at Big Bad Boris in third place with 200.5 points. Leah in second place with 450 and Rich King with 950. But Zach,
oh my goodness. These donations, we've got two very significant donations that came in. Two very significant donations. And Spencer, again, you're going to pop in and confirm the scoreboard. The first donation comes in from Tyler Knox. Shout out Tyler, who donated a very generous $50 to Leah Sparks, the Quizplex, his Quizplex champion.
Yeah.
Tyler. Thank you for that. The second donation comes from someone who we love and adore here at Love Wrestling and at LPW, for Boris from Ophelia Payne.
Oh my goodness.
Another $50 comes in.
That's awesome.
And it goes without saying, what I just talked about affects the scoreboard greatly. Rich is still pleading with Christian Star. If you're still
throw those yen around there, Christian Star.
So again, with $5 buying 50 points for your favorite player, I am leaving the math at Spencer's hands because I've had a few beers, and
Zach, you know what this
is honors.
This gives us a very interesting predicament because for the first time in a long time here at Quizplex, we have a tie at the top of the leaderboard.
What?
With both Leah and Rich ending round 3 with 950 points.
No.
Yeah.
So
I said last.
we've done sudden death and we've done best of 3, but I will always leave it to you, Zach, to determine how we do this.
Oh,
But there's
man.
got to be a tiebreaker.
There's got to be a tiebreaker.
It's been a while.
Boris,
Yes, sir.
what do you think we should do for a tiebreaker?
We could do one of those like Price is Right questions up to and without going over, but we need like a quick wrestling
I got
related
one.
number.
I got one. I just got to do some quick research. Spencer, would you mind playing one more past Quizplex clip? And sorry, one more thing. I'm going to do some quick research to make sure I have the answer right for this question. Boris, you're a genius. We're going to do the Price is Right rules.
Genius.
Closest without going over in the following tiebreaker question. Again, it'll be worth 1 point. It'll be worth 1 point. So donations can still affect the outcome of this game between Leah and Rich. So yeah, QR code above me, link in the description. Money going to Stollery Children's Hospital. $5 equals 50 points for your favorite player. And yeah, Spencer, play a short little clip from past Quizplex history, and I'll find the answer to my question. In a career spanning 23 years with stops in the NWA, WCW, Ring of Honor, WWE, GCW, and many, many more, can you name a championship held by Jimmy Wang Yang?
Television championship.
I'm afraid that was not one of his titles.
No. Yeah.
I hear the scribbles.
WWE Tag Team?
WWE Tag Team. IC title. We worded this question particularly. We asked, can you name any championship that he held? Because the answer is no, you cannot. You cannot, because across 23 years, Jimmy Wang Yang has never held a championship.
Aww.
Well, that feels rude. That feels. I never didn't know the bus like that on me. I mean, I feel like if I wouldn't have answered, would I have gotten it right?
I kind of had that in mind. Yeah, I think if you said you can't answer that one, I would have definitely thrown some points your way.
See, I was just trying to give him some street cred.
Always good to see Thaddeus. Always good to see Missa Kate. And always good to see NXT's own Ren Sinclair, formerly known.
Never good to see Thaddeus.
Rich, do you have a counterpoint to that?
Watch what you say there. Next Friday comes quick.
That's true. That's true. I take it back.
All right. So, friends, the way this is going to work, I have a question for you. It's the answer is a number. You are going to write your answers, and whoever is closest to the correct number, without going over Price is Right rules. Thank you very much, Boris. Will be the winner of today's Quizplex, unless a significant donation to the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation comes in a timely manner. And I'm doing a quick refresh as I ramble a little bit. Rich, Leah, are you ready?
I'm going to play just for funsies, too.
Yeah. Okay, just for funsies. Spencer, did you get the same notification I just did? Okay. We're still gonna we're doing this question.
Killing me. You people are killing me.
Across WCW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and WWF/WWE, how many members of the NWO were there?
Now, does this count the Red and the Wolf Pack and all that stuff?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to guess. Rich, were you in the NWO at one time?
I believe so. That's how old I am.
And when you're in the NWO, you're in the NWO.
Oh, wait.
Until your company goes out of business.
We've started.
I actually do know this, but I don't know if it's.
I think I gotta see some written. Spencer, who's doing that?
Not I.
Just don't get us demonetized. Whoever's doing that. Actually, no. Go ahead, get us demonetized. We've raised a lot of good money for a good charity tonight already. So, I'd love to see the whiteboards. Like to see the papers. 62, 45, and 40. The closest answer, without going over, is Leah Sparks. Correct answer being 79 members of the New World Order.
I got one right.
Yeah. And it was the one that counted, Leah. So this, again, until Christian Star ponies up and helps Rich King out. But on top of that, we've got to say, another donation came in. Another donation from Mr. Tyler Knox. And
Tyler!
I think a future Quizplex contestant to boot. Oh my.
What is going on over there?
So, again, Leah got 1 point to break the tie with Rich King.
And one from that point.
And then got $10 from Tyler Knox. So that's another 100 points. And then Ophelia Payne swoops in again.
Oh, no.
For Boris. With a $100 donation. Spencer is sweating right now.
Bro.
Oh, she is a sweetheart. That's fabulous.
Wow.
That's so awesome.
Ophelia. Oh, my goodness. Victory can be bought because the money goes into a great place. Yeah. Ophelia, Tyler, John Trudeau, thank you guys so much. This is a highly successful Quizplex. Great money is going to a great cause at the Stollery Children's Hospital. But I think this is going to let us declare a winner at this point.
Now, Spencer, I was already eliminated before that donation came in, so there's some controversy here now.
There is some controversy, but I've managed my way through controversy as a host before. It's not the first time, won't be the last time. Spencer, what are we looking at?
In what perhaps would be the most chaotic time in Quizplex history since TJ Cannon won without appearing. In third place, Rich King, your former champion, with 950 points. In second place, Leah Sparks with 1,151 points. And in first place, with 1,701.5 points, Big Bad Boris. Your Quizplex champion.
You know what? That's cool. I think we're all winners. This was a lot of fun, and this was cool, and we raised a lot of money. And I appreciate you, Ophelia, for doing that. That's rad. And my promise to you is on November 14th, I will spend 40 hours trying to name all 79 members of the NWO.
Oh my god!
I know Tenzan is in there, and Masachono. And Scott Norton
was in.
So there's three.
I'm my jaw has dropped. I'm willing to live through a little bit of chaos, a little bit of disorganized nonsense here on Quizplex because it leads to us raising great money for great causes. So we're gonna total out sometime very soon. But I'm again, Rich, Leah, Boris, I love the three of you, but I couldn't be happier with how this turned out with the money that we raised for the Stollery Children's Hospital. Man, I've got some sorting out to do because Leah, Rich, I want to have you back sometime soon. And if our Octobers line up, I think I'd like to have you back for our Halloween edition if you guys are available. So we'll talk about that another time. But once again, Ophelia, John Trudel, Tyler Knox, you are just amazing human beings, and I thank you very much for donating to Quizplex, to donating to the Stolleries, and helping your favorite players compete here on the show. Once again, if you're not watching live, that's totally okay. Stollery's Children's Hospital is still a very great cause worthy of your time. QR code above me, description in the link below if you're watching on YouTube. And once again, just take a moment to visit their website, take a look at their mission statement. Great cause, great people, and I'm very happy we played for them tonight. Wow. Quizplex. Let's round it out. Sorry, a little emotional. Rich.
You're cut off.
I'm never caught off in my own home. Rich, let us know where we can find you. Let us know what you're up to next, sir.
You can find me crying on the alleyway as I talk about this bullcrap donation system. Make this big comeback just to come in third, for God's sake. But it's the charity I chose, so who's the real winner anyways? You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and X at RK_wrestling. You can also find the fitness side of things at It's Rich Hill on Instagram. And on YouTube, you can follow along with the pro wrestling workout series with people like Sinner and Saint from TNA, Mr. PWI himself, Mars the Specialist, and many more. So give me a follow over there. You can find me probably in the bleachers watching TNA either Friday or Saturday this week. You can find me at Midway Music Hall on Sunday for Top Talent, and then you can see me at the lovely Rec Room for another great edition of LPW as Lumberjack Larry loses against Dean Richter. I beat Jack Pride, and we move on from there. And Boris has the chance to commentate it all for me.
And I will.
Do not bring this up or you will be in big, big trouble.
I can't run very fast, so mum's the word.
Leah, once again, thank you for being part of Quizplex. Where can we find you, and what's next in your world?
Oh, my world right now is flipping upside down, so I don't know. We're going to all stay on our toes for where you can find me. Maybe wrestling, maybe circus, maybe a bit of both. But you can find me on my socials to keep up to date. Leah Sparks with 4 S's.
Leah, thank you once again. Rich, thanks you once again. And one more time from our Quizplex champion, Big Bad Boris.
You will find me right back here tomorrow night for the AEW Dynamite Watch Along. You'll find me Saturday hiding from Rich King at TNA. And then on the October the 4th, you will hear me on IWTV as I call the amazing LPW number 40, whatever this is. What is it? 41? I should know that.
41, baby.
41 at the
Shaky Faces.
Tickets available on Tixter.com if you're in the Edmonton area. If not, you can find us on IWTV, 7 p.m. Mountain, 9 p.m. Eastern for another fabulous night of professional wrestling.
Boris, thank you once again. You're going to be invited back in November to take part as the defending Quizplex champion. If you're available, that's wonderful. Excited to have you.
I have one friend, apparently, so I'll be here.
Well, again, it'll be your charity of choice. So, maybe that lines up with your additional November plans with the 40-hour stream for the Canadian Mental Health Association. Once again, I got a lot of people to thank. I got to thank Ophelia Payne. I got to thank Tyler. I got to thank John Trudel. I got to thank Big Bad Boris. I got to thank Rich King. I got to thank Leah Sparks. I got to thank Spencer. Friends, you have made an absolutely wonderful Quizplex experience, which, again, certainly wasn't the Quizplex we had scheduled. It's not the Quizplex we promoted, but I thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much for taking part on tonight's Quizplex. And again, we used to model ourselves after pub trivia, and certain elements have carried over in our new game show aesthetic. But all the same, as I always say, get home safe. But you know what? You tapped into something there when you're talking about motorcycles and whatnot. The wager here was winner destroys the loser's motorcycle.
They both had motorcycles?
Whatever. The motorcycle?
I mean, with that. Oh, hold on. We got another.
Dijak, you
Dijak.
Piece of
scumbag, big.
You scumbag.
Piece of jobber.
Yeah, fake
you loser. Developmental piece of. You 6'8" stack of garbage. Dog. Spot. You no psychology. Piece of. I hate your guts. I hope you go and I hope you wrestle and lose on a pay-per-view and get hurt in the process, you scumbag.
No, Dijak, I wish you all the best. I hope you come